Hello, my name is Toby from Digital Contractors. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down how you can get more bookings for your auto detailing business. Full step-by-step breakdown from how to actually generate leads, to closing those leads, to also filling up your calendar. Let's get straight into the video. Let's not waste any time. Now, this is the myth most people are sold. You need more and more leads. But what people don't tell you is if you don't have the right process in place, all the leads you're getting won't mean anything because your calendar will stay empty. Most businesses already get inquiries. You just don't have the system ready for you to actually convert those inquiries as well. And that's what we want to change in this video. Let's get straight into it. Now, this is the three frameworks that you need, and this is the main backing behind this video as well, right? Number one, lead generations. Let's move this over here for you. Lead generation, bring inquiries to your business. How are you going to generate leads? What are your lead magnets, essentially? Number two, inquiry handling. So how are you going to handle inquiries? Like, say, for example, someone calls in wanting ceramic coating or whatever they want, whatever service they're wanting from your business. How do you handle that? How do you engage the customer? And then the part three, the sales process, turning inquiries into paid bookings, right? We want to go through all of those. Now, let's break it down step by step. Number one, we have lead generation. You need a consistent flow of inquiries coming into your businesses. I'm talking about calls, messagings, walkings as well. People walking in and saying, "Hey, can I need this done?" You want that, but that only comes from you having the ability to actually generate leads from lots of different avenues. Now, where do you actually get leads from? There's a few different avenues that you can get from, but of course, the main ones that are known to a lot of people are Google, Instagram, and also referrals. We've also seen success with our clients also with TikTok ads, as well as even Twitter ads, which are quite out of the ordinary, but they work very, very well because your ideal client profile is on social media in general. Anyone that has a car is your client profile, and that's what exactly we're targeting. Now, lead generation, you want to focus on platforms like Google as well, because Google is very important because customers are always going to be searching. They're ready to buy if they find your business online as well. It gives you higher Google Maps or visibility. The better results and the better reviews you have actually build trust as well. So search engine traffic brings in customers ready to book immediately. But of course, Google can sometimes be quite competitive because, like I said, if you don't have a lot of reviews or you don't have the right sort of social media pages, website, and actually look the part, it can be relatively hard for you to rank higher than the people that are doing that, which is what we help our clients with as well. Right? So the real issues is not leads. That's not the main problem. If you're getting inquiries, but if you are getting inquiries and you're not closing them, there's an issue that you're not talking about, or you're not thinking about right now. I'm going to break it down. And that issue is inquiry handling. This is where most of your bookings are lost without you even noticing. Inquiry handling, that's missed calls. Say, for example, you don't answer the call on time and customers actually go elsewhere. 70% of customers won't call back if you miss them. Because at the end of the day, you're in a niche, an industry where there's lots of competitors, there's lots of detailers even down the street that are battling for the same type of leads as you. If your follow up and if your call response rate is not high enough, they're just going to go down the road. No one's special in the industry, right? Of course, you may have great business. You might be the best detailer in your whole city. But if you can't pick up the phone on time, if you can't respond to clients' SMS on time, if you can't respond to their DMs on Instagram or Facebook messages on time, then you're just going to be wasting a lot of leads and you're going to be giving them basically this. So that's what we always say. Inquiry handling is very, very key. If you do not answer to the customer, they will go elsewhere without fail as well. So you need to make sure that you're handling inquiries as quickly as possible. Then another part of inquiry handling is slow replies. Slow replies cost you jobs. Say, for example, as you can see on the without speed side, hi, how much for a full detail? It takes you ages for you to respond. And then you say, hey, sorry, we can do. No, they don't care from there. They don't care from there. Once they've reached out to you and you've taken 4 hours to respond to them, it doesn't matter what you say. They probably had full conversation with another detailing company that is working with a company like ourselves, handling their calls, their sales systems, everything. And they've responded and closed them and booked them on the calendar already. And you're trying to call back or message back, say, hey, I'm available now. No one's special in the industry, and I'll say it again. You know, you don't want your customers moving to anyone else, right? Then we have with speed. How much? Hi, how much for detail? Hi, we can fit you in this week. Want to book? You know, of course, we'll have like is a better system. You know, either give them a call instantly or go back and forth on messages, etc. But that's a 3 minute response. So they're always going to beat your business because they respond quicker and the customer service is perceived as way better. Because initially in your mind, you're going to say, okay, whoever responds quicker, clearly they care about my business more and they're going to look after my car more. That's the way people think nowadays. You know, so you have to think about that. No follow up. So 80% of sales require 5+ follow ups or more to close, by the way. So you may have a call come in, you call them back, no response, you're done. Whereas a company with the right systems in place, they're following up 5 times, 4 times, 3 times minimum, and they're getting the bookings on the third time. Oh, hey, yeah, sorry, I've just been very busy the past few days. Yeah, I still want the detail. That's a job right there that you'll get extra. So, like I said, 80% of sales require 5+ more follow-ups. So do not hold back when it comes to follow up on clients, because the more you can follow up, the more that they see your intent for their business as well, and the more they are to get started with you as well. So section 3, we have the sales process. That's qualifying, presenting value, handling objections, booking secured. I always say this: at the end of the day, if you're watching this, you're most likely a business owner, or like a detail business owner, right? You don't have to worry about all of this. This takes a lot of sales training. This takes you being in field every single day, actually closing deals all the time, right? You don't have to be involved in this. You partner with a company like myself, which we staff commission-based sales guys into your companies to close deals. You don't have to worry about the sales process, because then you just have to worry about your business operations and potentially generating leads if we're not doing that for you as well. So as much as I'm telling you about all of this is not stuff you have to worry about as a business owner. It's just, if you want to do it yourself, I want to give you the best value as well, right? Qualifying your lead is very important, just to make sure they're the right sort of client profile for you to actually move forward with as well, because there's a lot of time wasters, I'm sure you know, in the detailing space. A lot of time wasters, a lot of prank calls, a lot of fake calls. Being able to qualify the lead as quickly as possible saves you a lot of time, because every time you're on a call is money you're losing on a different side if you're doing the system by yourself. Now, replying is not enough. You need to guide the customer towards a decision, because, say for example, as you can see on the left side, how much for detail? You just tell them the price. Okay, thanks. That's it. But on the right side, you can see, great question on what make and model. Trying to find out a little bit more about what the client is working with, so you can also have prices as well to give them and stuff like that. We can get you booked in next week. That shows intensity. Okay, it's a BMW 3 Series. All right, great. Breaking everything down that way, because then you are able to qualify the lead, what type of car they have, and also you were able to structure the pricing in the right way, and also the key part, which most people don't talk about, is the upsells as well. Being able to upsell them and say, hey, we also offer this for your particular vehicle model as well. How's that sound? That type of thing gets people even more. So you need to guide them into the decision, right? Now, there's a big difference between support staff and closers. A lot of detailing companies, they say they work with call centers, or they work with, like VAs and customer support. No, they are not closers. They are simply people you pay on a monthly retainer basis for them to answer questions and send pricing information, answer any questions that clients potentially have. Their job is not to actually close the deal for you and make you money, because you're going to pay them regardless. you know. But when it comes to a closer, they qualify the lead, they handle objections, they upsell your services to make you more money, and they're proactive as well to make sure that they're always thinking on the ball to actually get the bookings in. And guess what? They're commission based, so they only make money when you make money, which is the biggest milestone, which means you have a killer on your team that's there to make you money directly. And that's when your business will go to the next level. Same way you're putting everything into your business, they'll put everything into the sales process, because they only make money when you make money. And that's the key right there. So I will highly recommend you moving away from a support staff sort of business model to then going into the more closer business model, where you have closers, commission based, working for you around the clock, and they're hungry to make you money. So that will naturally increase your conversion rate as well, because they're hungry as well. Yeah, now let's go on to the next. So sales process, you need closers. That's it. They handle objections comfortably as well, confidently, upsell premium packages, secure the booking every time. You don't want someone that replies, you want someone that actually converts. And that's the key. Now, simple system. We have stage one, we have the inquiry, lead comes in. Stage two, fast response within 5 minutes. Stage three, qualify. You don't understand what they need. Stage four, follow up, chase until decision, because they don't always make a decision on the call or when you call in or when they message back, right? And then stage five, booking. But like I said, it all comes together within the sales process. And I'd rather you focus on the business than have to focus on this. This is only if you want to do it yourself. Like I said, feel free to book a call with myself down below. We can get this system all built out for you. Like I said, our team works on commission basis. So we make money when you make money. Anyway, let's go. Inquiries equal bookings. Like I said, step one, inquiry, fast reply, qualify, follow up, booking. Fast response means your higher chances of course, securing the deal, because they want to see who's able to get back to them as fast as possible. It's just like even other industries, like even mechanics. Is the mechanics that get back to you quickly and say, yeah, I can do today, I can be there today. Those are the ones that get the jobs, right? And also with this, it also opens your eyes to your business model as well. If you're doing all the details by yourself and you can build a sales process that's generating you more leads and closing more deals, you can then start building your team out more and having more locations, more technicians, stuff like that as well. It just makes it so much easier for you too on the other side, right? Overall. And then, yeah, so better system equals more bookings, right? Like I said before, right now you have a lot of missed calls, slow replies, no follow up. Inquiries are coming in, most calendars already have empty, and you don't really have much business going in. That's a low conversion system, right? But then you have a shift to the aftermath, which you have instant replies, follow-up sequences, closers that handle the calls as well, hungry to close deals for you, calendars fully booked as well, every inquiry handled, leads followed up on, calendar fully booked, high conversion, and now you're able to take a step back and not worry about the sales system as much as well, right? Now, are you ready to grow? This is where it happens. This is where everything goes. So this is where everything starts from today. Feel free to book a call with me down below using the link in the description, and we can get this full system built out for you. Like I said, if you want to do it by yourself, this video will give you a lot of value, but trust me, the time and energy you have to do into managing all platforms at once, taking all calls at once, you're only one person. Even if you have a two-man team or a one-man team, they're only one person. You need to have a team that can consistently close deals for you on autopilot 24/7 as well. And that's what we can provide. So, like I said, feel free to book a call with me down below and we can get this system built out for you. Thank you very much for your time. And hopefully, we can get this built out so we can start making you crazy amounts of revenue. Appreciate you watching again. I'll see you in the next video.